Hi, today we're going to walk through workflows within your Trak platform. One of the features that Trak offers is the ability for you as a business to build out workflows to ensure that staff or contractors associated to your account are following the procedures and flows of work that you want them to do. In your Trak account, as a premium user, you will be able to go to your settings in the top right of the system, and you'll be able to go to your company settings and access this workflows feature here within the platform. Workflows are effectively allowing us to build out processes that we want our staff to follow to ensure that we are capturing the critical information, whether it's safety related, whether it's quality assurance, whether it's timesheets, to ensure that our contractors and staff are following a certain procedure. So what we want to do here is have a look at creating, editing, and managing our workflows on site. So what I'm going to do here is press our create workflow option at the top. Now this workflow name is obviously entirely up to you. So we're going to ensure a note is completed. So obviously for a lot of businesses, staff are attending site, they're doing stuff, or it might be contractors are attending site and they're doing stuff, and we need to get the information onto the job that they've done. This might be by way of a report or by way of a written note, but what we want to do is put some hold points in place to ensure that that's going to happen. Okay. Now what we've got here is who this is going to apply to and when. And then we've got the ability to block functions. Then we've got the ability to build out the requirements to unblock those functions. And we've also got the ability to allow a bypass if we need to. Okay. So in this scenario, we're going to ensure that a note is completed. So what we're going to do here is choose whether or not it's for a certain job type or for all job types. Okay, it's up to us how we do that. We're going to choose, is it for all user access levels or just for certain access levels? We're going to see here whether or not it's linked to a schedule or whether it's just all the time. Obviously, a lot of people say, well, I only need a note written on the day that the job is scheduled. Okay. So if you want to block the job all the time, obviously you can, but obviously some people want to go into the job and look at plans or documents the day before, but obviously on the day you want to stop them being able to do that. Okay, you can link this to subcontractors only. You can link this to a job schedule or a user schedule. So obviously if it's a subcontractor, you might have a start and end date on the job and you've allocated a contractor to it. Or if it's a user schedule, it might just be linked to the user schedule. From here, I can see that we can block functions. So in this instance, I'm going to block everything, okay? I don't want them to be able to access any of this information, okay, until a note has been completed, all right? So we're requiring, a note to be completed, daily by any user or maybe this particular user, okay? So we can block all this information out, okay? You can choose what information is relevant. It's entirely up to you. You can build out your requirements for a particular job. You can have multiple requirements too as well. Okay, so the second requirement might be that I want you to, sign out of the job. You can build out as many requirements as you like. You can allow a bypass, okay, for a reason why. Okay, so for example, you can say, I'm allowing these guys to buy it, to bypass this. And the reason might be that I only need a note when the job is complete, not when the job is partially complete. You have to go back the next day. Okay, so you've got a few requirements and details that you can build in here if you need. So once your item's been completed, you just save that workflow. It's going to save it into the system. Okay, so you've got a couple of workflows linked to this now. Let's have a look at what it looks like on a job. When I go back to our dashboard here, I can see that I have a job set up on my account. Now, this job type is a major works job, so it's going to be linked to our requirements. So when I click on this job here, it's going to open up our job in Trak, which is great. But if I try to access any of this functionality, so for example, I go to the Files tab, okay, it's going to stop me. It's going to stop me because I need to do stuff, okay? So for example, I need to complete a swims. So let's go and complete a safe work method statement. It's going to open up my safe work method statements tab for me. I can now go in here and I can create a safe work method statement. I can access my details, fill out my requirements from the safe work method statement point of view. It's going to drop in my PPE, my hazards and tasks and risks and controls. I can edit this or change it. When I preview this, it's going to open up the PDF of this safe work method statement so that I can review that and make sure I'm happy with it in the field. And then from here, obviously, I can sign on to that safe work method statement directly in that platform, or I can have multiple staff sign it. So when we save that safe work method statement, I've now opened up the platform. That's great. So now I want to go back into the job and have a look at some more information. So for example, I want to go back to my files and access the stuff again. It's going to stop me again because I haven't signed on to the job. I can see here that I've completed half of my items, but I haven't done the other half. Okay. So now I want to sign on to the job. Okay. So you can select the item here. It's going to sign you onto the job and bring up your sign-on page. Once again, we can click the sign-on tab. It's going to GPS stamp my location. It's going to start my timesheet running. And then from here, I'm ready to go. Okay, so now if I need to, so now our job's getting towards the end of the day, and I want to go into some other functionality. I will be forced once again to complete a note or manage any details at the end of the job. So we can build out our flows to make sure that we are putting hold points in place to ensure that staff can't do certain actions within the job until our flows are set up and managed. Okay. So this allows us to access functionality and manage functionality within the system based on what our workflows allow us to do. If you've got any questions in regards to workflows, if you'd like to learn more about how your workflows can work in your particular business, reach out to our team at contact@trak.co. Alternatively, select the speak button in the bottom right of your platform, and it will allow you to contact our support desk, and we can help you in setting these up in your business. You'll notice that this will come out on the app in a few weeks' time, which will enable your staff, if they're using the native app in the field, to access this functionality as well. We look forward to your feedback, and thank you for using Trak.